Education is all about making sausage. Okay.
Speaking to an audience of teachers, students, business people, and community leaders, Dr. Zhao spoke about the good and the bad in North American education today.
We have 12 years of sausage making process. And hopefully by the end of 12 years, they will become usable, useful, employable skills. And our curriculum defines that, our core curriculum says, you will need these skills. And we apply tests, standards, accountability to make sure all the children can do this. And in the process, of course, some children are not good at it or do not put enough effort in it. They become not so good sausages. But they're still sausages, right? So we have
The theme of his lecture centered on the urgent need for teachers to help students become more independent and creative learners.
What every student needs, what I would argue for, is to be an entrepreneur, to learn to create jobs, not find jobs, to take advantage of all the challenges and opportunities presented by globalization and technology to do that. And number two, I think for teachers, the same thing I would argue that teachers need to help identify students who may not fit in the mainstream. Not maybe great in math, science, but they may be great in art, in video, in anything else. Identify that, tomorrow we're going to say, discover the ability and the disabilities. And number three, I think all of us have to become much more global. We need to understand what's happening in other places. We can't really close our eyes because other people, one way or another, affect us. And also they talk about how Americans and North American, Western society teachers are not as tough as the Asian teachers. I'm sure you have children, some of you are teaching first grade, grade 1, you have a student come in, let's say Mary tells that you ask Mary what's 1 plus 1, Mary says 1 plus 1 is 3. Most American teachers have no guts to tell Mary that's wrong. You say, that's an interesting answer, Mary. Can you say more about it? That's what we do here. And we have no guts, right? So here you sacrifice.
Dr. Zhao has written more than 20 books and hundreds of articles about education. He lectures around the world to educators eager to hear his words of wisdom about teaching and preparing students for the future.
Not necessarily wisdom. One thing I think we need to do, a teacher becomes a great teacher if you can inspire or motivate someone. That's the most thing. Our job is to teaching the child, guide the child, motivate the child, not teaching the curriculum. We should not sacrifice a child's well-being for any externally imposed curriculum, standards, or tests. Look at those kids. The dropout kids may be great geniuses, but they just do not fit. They don't find school interesting enough or engaging enough. They got to do something else. Literacy is the same thing. Maybe this child needs to learn literacy approach from a different angle. We only teach one way, so this is the most effective way of doing things. We're doing the wrong way. We need to be much more inclusive. Any society thrives by being tolerant of different kind of people. If you include them, the rate will change. You tolerate a different process.